You're riding on life in the Philippines, love change nation, and Bobbied and LisaD. One nation under me, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the long blonde single Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk to you about life in the Philippines relationship tips. Listen to me, baby, please. In the Philippines, life in the Philippines relationship tips. Listen to me, baby, please. Baby, listen to me, please. In the yeah. Woo! What a joy, such a joy to come back to you, my friend. And if I want to those here for the first time, if you would please click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can tune to fresh new Philippine videos, fictional videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about couples communicating and couples talking and understanding each other, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, what happens is many of us just don't listen. We don't listen. Yeah. And so what happens when we don't listen, that we're not taking into account and into consideration your partner's feelings, your partner's emotions about what they have to bring out on the table to you. Okay? So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about what you need to do to focus yourself to listen. How important it is to listen to the other individual. How important it is to make yourself available so that you can understand what your partner is saying. I know a lot of us as men, we got things we deal with ego. This thing up here, ego, I'm the best. You can't tell me I know, but we don't know. And because we have that I know attitude, we don't listen. Yeah. You black man, you don't listen. You Caucasian man, you don't listen to nothing. You brown man, don't listen to doggone thing, man. That's why you all jacked up in your relationship right now, because you don't listen. Huh? Yeah. You ain't listening to me right now. You up there looking at football. Nobody said, listen, man. I'm going to show you some things that will help you in your relationship. Man, I'm going to show you how to make your lady love you because you listen. Yeah. Get ready. I'm going to show you, ladies, how to open up and listen to your man and stop turning him off because you into your story. You in your little game on your phone. What you say? I don't know. Okay. You ain't heard a doggone thing he said. That's disrespectful. And then you talk about she don't love me. How could you love somebody and you don't even listen to nothing she say? Mister. Yeah, you like Mister on the color purple. Just do what I say, get my food. Go on, get my food. When you gonna learn, man? When you gonna learn, ladies? You got to listen sometimes. That's why you ain't got nobody right now. You don't listen. You're hard-headed. You think you know everything. You'll know it all. I know you can't tell you. I ain't listen. Who want to be around somebody with that nasty attitude right there? You don't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to listen to your partner. If you want, I got a partner now, and I'm telling you from my life experience, I had to learn this the hard way. You know what I'm saying? At least the always left me because I wasn't listening to her. Yeah, you gonna play with you, man. That's how important listening is to a woman. And she listened to me, but I wouldn't listen to her. Because my ego started working up and like, hey, I didn't know where she you hold her, she hold her, she hold her, she don't kill her. Put the ego to the sideline. Okay? If you want your relationship to last long and strong, you better listen to me and you better start listening to your lady. I don't care if she's right, I don't care if she's wrong, I don't care if she's long, I don't care if she's strong. Listen. When you start listening to your mate, when you start listening to your partner in a relationship, it will open up some doors for you. Hmm? Yeah, you got a closed door in your relationship, start listening. Sit on the door. When she see you listening, man, and ladies, when he see you listening, ladies, the door will start cracking open. You know the door will be saying, cracking, and then, and all next thing you know, the doors are wide open because you listening. It's so disrespectful when you don't listen to somebody, and somebody got something in their heart they want to say to you, and you ain't got the decency to listen. Oh, lady, you wrong, lady. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wrong. You got to listen to your man. That's why a lot of American women go crazy and they get it wrong. They just want to tell the man what they want. Go get my money. They don't want to listen. Well, you know, honey, we didn't get paid today. Go get my money. Oh, honey, I'm just trying to tell you, we didn't get paid today. Get my money. My. What a sad commentary on American society. Hmm? A woman that says she love a man can't even listen to him, giving a valid excuse why he didn't get paid today and why she can't get her money. Hmm? Tell me, man. Listening will solve you a lot of problems. Listening will stop a lot of headaches in your relationship life. I'm telling you, man, I had to learn this, baby. I was burning for a long time. Then I realized that, hey, I'm not all I think I was. And I felt sorry because I wasn't doing the right thing by her, and I needed to repent. I needed to change my ways. The Lord put it in my heart. So you better listen. If you don't listen to her, she's gonna leave you. Which one I wanted to do most? Listen to her or have her leave me? I had a choice. Listen to her, have her leave. Listen to her, have her leave. I started listening. And I suggest if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not listening to your man, start listening. Men, if you're not listening to your lady, start listening. But when the more you don't listen in your relationship, this will happen. Because only so much an individual gonna take. Okay? But you don't feel somebody listening to what you got to say deep in your heart, they're gonna find somebody else that will. Hmm? They're playing with you. They will find somebody else. And then usually it's another man with that man. It usually another lady, women. They will find somebody else that will listen to their hearts, that will give them the attention and the focus that they need. Okay. So I hope I got this on your mind, how important it is for you to listen in your relationship. You know, some of you right now, you deal with this problem. Your lady done told you 15 out there. You don't listen to me, Johnny. Why you don't listen to me? I told you, Johnny, that you shouldn't do it. Why you don't listen? Just kick the curb. I know more than you. I just messed up that time. I'm all right. I still know more than you. I don't listen to you. You ain't right. Crazy stuff. Stop being crazy, man. Stop being crazy, gentlemen. Stop being crazy, ladies. What's more important? A failed relationship? Is that important to you? Or a loving, sharing, caring, sustaining relationship? Which one is more important? I don't know about you. I don't want failure in nothing in my life. I want success. I want to succeed. And I do the things that help our relationship succeed. And when I find out I'm messing up, I change. And I ask the Lord to change me, help me change. Because I can't do, I'm weak. I'm a weak man. I admit I'm a weak. I'm weak in this world. And I struggle with things in life. And when I see myself struggling, I reach up and I grab onto the Lord's hand because I know He got the strength I need to get me through. And I pray. I said, Lord, help me. This girl getting ready to leave me, Lord. And I need to change my ways, Lord. And I can't do it by myself. Help me, Lord. Change my ways. Yeah? But sometimes we can't do it ourselves. All right, let's go. We're going to talk about what we talked about last time on this live stream. Y'all know I bring it to you right title. I don't be playing. You think I get on there and play with you, man? Nah. You better listen to me. If you want your relationship to be strong, listen to Bobby D. Okay? I'm gonna teach you the right thing, tight ring, and the right thing. Because I'm gonna show you. I've been there and done that. I burn. And you don't have to burn. Okay? I burn for you. Okay? Each one reach one, each one teach one, finish, show you something that will help your relationship grow and get stronger and stay long. Last time we talked on Life in Philippines, we talked about Bobbied and LisaD, Life in Philippines. We talked about what we talked about. We talked about, what did we talk about? What did we talk about? Oh, here we go. We talked about this right here. Dirty little secret, man. No. Some of us have some dirty secrets. And we got the nerve not to want to open it up and tell somebody. Don't you know, man? Whenever you have a secret, it causes a gap in your relationship with your partner. Mhm. I know. I had secrets in our relationship. And when I started opening up, then our relationship got closer. Yeah. Because I felt relief from getting the secret off of my heart. And Lisa D has some secrets too. She got it out. I'm telling you, man. Some things she told me, I'm like, what? But you know what? I realized that she opened up to me. And I had to be man enough to deal with it. And that's what I did. I accepted her regardless of what she had on her heart about to say to me. She accepted me the same way. So secrets, when you reveal it, it opens and closes. It closes, brings your relationship, closes that gap, brings your relationship what? Closer. So I'm telling you, if you have a hard secret in your life, you used to be a womanizer, ladies used to be a prostitute, you shook your booty in the club, whatever lady, you dropped it like it was hot in the club, getting the people money, yeah, mister, I love you, and dropping like, give it up, open it up, secrets hold you back in life. It's like a chain that pull you back. You got a chain on your neck, and you cannot be your whole self until you loose that chain, you loose that shackle, right? You're shackled by the past of your life. And until you embrace the future, until you embrace the present tense, when you start living in the present, the past will always hinder you. The past will always pull you back to the date and time when you acted a fool and you dropped it like it's hot on a club stage. Okay? Let it go. And the way to let it go, release that information to the person you love. If they receive it, fine. If they don't, fine. Say, okay, you weren't man enough for me, and move on, ladies. You weren't man enough to handle me. You can't handle something I went through in my life. That don't say I'm there right now, sir. I'm not there right now. That's why I used to be. But I need to let you know, so I want to be open with you. See, that's how you do. Be strong, woman. Be strong, man. Tell about the past. Whether it was good, bad, ugly, stinking, funky, who cares? It's over. But they need to know. For goodness sake, they need to know. They have a right to know. And you have a right to tell them so. If they don't honor what you said, still, they wouldn't fight. Let's go. All right, on the subject for today. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. I ain't playing with y'all today. We moving like we grooving. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Listen to me. See that young lady right there? See her eyes? She's serious, man. She ain't playing. You think she's playing? You think she's playing a game with somebody? You see her eyes right there? She dead staring somebody down. She said, listen to me. I got something on my heart, and I need to tell you. And I don't want to yell you. I want to tell you. Listen to me, mister. Please, baby, listen to me. She begging. That's all she wants. She wants somebody to listen to her story in all her glory. She wants somebody to listen. Yeah? And you can't listen to her because you ain't got no sense. You have no sense of sensitivity. All you got a sense of drop them drawers. That's all your sense. Let that stuff go, man. It's a time for that. But when somebody has something on their heart, it ain't time for dropping no drawers. It's time for opening it up and coming closer and communicate and listen. Open with big ears up and listen. Women the same way. All you want to do is look at your game and do this, do that, be with your girl. Listen, your man got something to tell you. Listen, that's why a lot of American women fail. They don't listen to their men. How many men out there recognize what I'm saying? A lot of American women do not listen. You could tell them, I got to go to the doctor. I got to get an operation. You say, okay, whatever. They don't listen. And then not only do they don't listen, they don't care. So I'll show you that. Listening's going to make a very, very big impact in your relationship. You say, you don't like to listen to nobody? You call you your own worst enemy. But I just like to talk. I don't like to listen. I'm gonna talk about it. Well, you better learn how to listen. Listening is more important than talking. Because when you have a partner in your life, somebody has something that they need to give to you. They need to get off their chest. They have to get it out in order to release it. They have to talk about it. And they have to have someone that they feel comfortable with to release that information to. And if you are their mate, you are their partner, you are that chosen one. And so when you don't listen to that individual, you're saying, I don't want to be the chosen one. And when they recognize that you don't want to be the chosen one they chose to listen, that they want to listen to them, guess what? Your your relationship status goes down. Okay? Your happiness as far as they're concerned for with you goes down. Okay? They're not pleased with that. And it keeps what happens is the more you don't listen, the more the unhappiness builds and builds and builds. And then one day say, I'm tired of talking to him. I ain't even gonna listen to me no way. And they find somebody else that can listen to them. Men and women both. Am I making sense with you right now? Does this sound like something that you may benefit from? If you don't, it's okay, man. Go on about your business. But if it sounds like something you may want to learn about, hey, stay with me. Okay, let's go. Listen to me. Thumbnail for today one more time. Listen to me, okay? It's important, man. Listening is very, very important. And I don't mean just listening casually. I mean attentively, introspectively. Uh, listen with the purpose of gaining insight into what that person is trying to say to you. Hmm? Not only do you listen with the ears, but you listen with your heart, your emotions. Attune yourself to them. When you listen to somebody, you're into them only. You cut the TV off. If that's going to be a distraction, cut the radio off. Put the cell phone down, turn it off. That's the kind of listening you need to do. That's the kind of listening, that active listening that you need to give to your partner. When they receive what you're actively giving them, then you have a bond because they know, hey, wow, he listened to me or she listened to me. And you want to you on a table like this, she over there, you over here, right? And so when you see them listening to you, you do this. You go a little closer, and they go a little closer. Because when you talk about what you're trying to say, get over them, you see them receiving it, you want to give them more. And it makes you feel good. Whenever we have something to talk about inside and we deliver it, when we start getting it out, it makes us feel so much relief. We feel a sense of relief. We feel a sense of goodness, of gratitude that, hey, this guy listened to me. This woman, she listened to me. She took the time, booked the time, took the time, quoted the time, and she listened. We walk through life all our days in this life. How many times do people really listen to us? Huh? How many times? I mean, I'm not talking about this artificial, superficial, hey, good morning. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about really focus their hearts, mind, soul, and attention on you, what you're trying to say and what you're trying to do. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, if you want to take your relationship to another level and kill some devils, learn how to listen to your partner. Okay? It is a skill. Most people that have failed relationships don't know. One of the things that caused it to go down, they don't know how to listen. This is the truth, you know? And listening is a part of what? Communication. So I told y'all before, communication is one of the key keys in any successful relationship. When you know how to communicate, I mean, you have to know how to learn how to talk and to listen. But listening is more important than the talking part. Y'all get some of y'all ain't hearing me right now. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Let's go. All right. No hocus pocus. Just focus. Let's go. We're gonna talk about listening today. Okay? I ain't gonna be along with you. But I'm gonna be strong with you. Because listening, you got to go. Let's go. No hocus pocus. Just focus. Focus. Those people right there. Got a man and a woman. You see you holding hands together, and you see they're on an angle. If they release their hands, what will happen? They will fall down. Their relationship, that symbolizes their relationship. Their relationships, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, is a balance. You must maintain balance at all times in your relationship if you wanted to succeed in life. If the lady lets the man's hands go or she loosens it, then her relationship becomes what? Shaky and breaky and slanted, curvy and ups and then the more she loses the grip, what happens, ladies and gentlemen? They fall down and they can't get back up. Sometimes they fall down and they can't get back up. That's your relationship right there. That's all I got to show you. If you don't listen to that woman, man, if you don't listen to that man, woman, your relationship will be just like these people. You could be strong. Right now, it's a balance. They're strong. They got each other back. They're holding each other together. The strength there. It's a balance in that. But if she loses his grip, they fall apart. They fall down. So one of the keys, components in maintaining a solid relationship is learning how to listen to your baby. Yeah, learn how to listen to that man, woman. Learn how to listen to that woman, man. See, want to make a difference in your life. Listening requires concentration. Mm-hmm. You gotta concentrate, man. If you're playing a little game and you can get back in it, so I black out. Playing your game and then you're thinking that you listen to her, Junior, this lady said, Junior, Junior, yeah. Then you go back to your game. Junior, you listen to me? Yeah, listen. What you got, baby? I don't feel like you care for me no more. Okay, I care. What you mean you care? You ain't even looking at me right now. I hear you. I hear every word you say. Yeah, but you're not listening, Junior. You said you hear me. You hear my words, but you're not listening to me. You know what she's saying to him? You're not actively engaging with my conversation. You're not respecting my ability to say what I got to say to you by focusing your heart, your mind, your soul, your eyes, your attention on me. Okay? And some of us as men, some of us as ladies, we just don't get it. Listening requires concentration. I don't know about you. Y'all been in class and the teacher try to talk and you playing with your fellows and look for those babies. Then the teacher asks you a question. He said, Johnny, what did I just say? Oh, and then you sit there, you look like a fool because you wasn't listening. You wasn't paying attention and you was not focused. That's what happens to us, a lot of us in our relationship. Your spouse, your lady, your mate's talking, like your man is talking, and you put your girlfriend on the phone. What'd you say, John? And you know, honey, I said, John said, I won't leave you. Okay, John. You didn't even hear what he said. You just, okay. Crazy stuff, man. So simple. This, I look back on this stuff and I see how it's so simple. But we don't even get the simplicity of it all because we're all wrapped up in our little selves. Selfishness is behind a lot of this. You don't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to listen actively and concentrate on what somebody you say you love, right? You say you love him, or you say you love him, lady, is trying to say. Listen, man. Listen, woman. Concentration is key. You have to concentrate. You have to focus. I can see. I'm not talking about y'all just playing with each other. Hey, no, I'm talking about when somebody got something, your mate got something to say to you, whether it's big or small, whatever. Say, okay, hold up, baby. Let me put this game down. Let me shut it down. I know you're trying to say something to me. She respects that. And when you do that to her, or ladies, when you say, honey, hold on. Let me tell Deborah, bye. I got to hear what you're saying. Let me tell bye, Deborah. My man's talking to me. That's how you respect each other. And that's how you earn each other's respect. And that's how you grow your relationship. Listening requires what? Concentration. Okay? Play no game with me. Listening requires resisting impulses. Yeah. If somebody tell you something, you may tell me something, I just quit my job. And you have an impulse to want to reach out and say, what you did? You gotta resist that impulse. I'm gonna tell you the story. I remember I was married, and I worked for Sprint at the time. And y'all remember when 9/11 happened, right? In 9/11, I was employed with Sprint. After 9/11 happened, Sprint laid off 11,000 workers. And guess what? Yours truly, Bobby D, was one first time I ever got laid off in my life. Wasn't that an idea? The company just made a decision in a certain department we were going to lay off, but then the money was going down. So I come home, you know, I told my wife, look, I said, babe, I got something to tell you. What you know? She said, she cooking. I said, look, can you wait? Can you just put that down? And she said, when I get through telling her, you can tell me what you, I'll do my cook. I said, look, please, I got so disgusted. I was hurt, man. I was so hurt inside. The worst thing ever could have happened to me, I lost my job, got laid off. And she didn't have the decency. She didn't take the time, make the time, shake the time to listen to what I had to say. When she finally got around to listening, and I told her what had happened, you know what she wanted to do to me? She called me and ridiculed me. Well, what did you do so wrong? You lost your job. Oh man, I can see it right now, like yesterday, how she ridiculed me because I lost my job. I did not lose my job. I was laid off. There's nothing I could have done to prevent them from laying me off. I was a statistic, and they had to cut some people. You know, I always had a top rating on my job. I was always a top performer on my job because I had that top performer mentality. But they decided our department had to go, and I was in that department. And this lady, I'll never forget how she treated me. It was on I was hurt, man. I was hurt. I loved the job. I loved the people I worked with. The pay was excellent. The benefits were excellent. And they laid me off. And I came to share it with her. She didn't even take the time, make the time. That's what happens. Whenever you don't take the time, make the time, shake the time to listen and listen with concentration and attentively, you're winding up, putting a gap in your relationship. I was pissed off with her. And more so than being pissed, I was hurt inside. And that was the beginning, one of the beginnings of the end of our relationship. I never forgot, to this day, I've never forgotten that. Never. And you know what? We got to a point in our relationship where I actually told her, okay, how I felt about what she said to me and how she treated me when I told her I was laid off. And it didn't mean anything to her. It didn't even faze her. You know? So I'm telling you, man, you better listen to me. If you want a successful relationship, if you want a good, enduring, sustaining, strong relationship with your Filipina, listen. And your Filipina needs to do the same thing for you attentively. And resist impulses, man. We got an impulse to do this, do that, and then one of the impulses we have when we listen to somebody, if we want to cut them down, we want to try to say, well, you wasn't doing right. That's not what they want you to do right now. You can, that can come later. They want you to listen, man. That's all they want. They want somebody to hear them out. It's not the time to criticize. It's not the time to open up your mouth and cuss somebody. That's not the time for that. There's a time for that, but that's not it. Listen. Resist the impulse to cuss her out. Men, resist the impulse to slap his face, ladies. It ain't worth it. Listen first and attentively listen. Resist those nasty, negative impulses that you want to barge in on this conversation. And you say, well, you the fool, you that. Don't do that. Just listen. You'll be like, you'll be amazed how much your listening would help him to, or help him or her to go over and get over the situation. Because they know somebody that cares for them is listening to what they have in their heart to say. Okay? Resist the nasty negative impulses. And one thing we try to do, we listen to people, we want to problem solve. Problem solve. That's not the time. You know, because, you know, when you say, I got something to say to you, and I got something to tell you, well, you know, last week, I was in an accident, and this man hit me, and we went to court. Well, you know, you shouldn't have been drunk when you were driving. You know, that's not. And I'm gonna tell you what to do next time. Nobody needs that right now. We want to solve the problem. Ain't nobody ask you to solve no problem. We ask you to listen. It may come a time when they ask you to solve the problem, but that's not it. Resist that intention or the ability to want to problem. So we, as people, we all want to solve some problem. You know? And because we think we all that and they ain't nothing. That's what's all behind it. We high and mighty and they ain't nothing. So I'm gonna solve your problem for you, buddy. That's not the time. Listen first. I got something on my heart. It's heavy. And if you can't hear me, I don't need to talk to you. I need to walk from you. Because you ain't about nothing. You don't have the sensitivity to hear me out. All you want to do is try to solve my problem. And you can't even listen to what I got to say. How you going to solve my problem? See? Listen. Listen, man. Listen, woman. Listen requires non-judgment. You want to judge somebody. You ain't right. You told me that you slept before me and before you got me, and you was just a nasty slut. You were just a nasty slut. Judgmental. You just a nasty. Your mama was a slut, and you a slut too, and you wrong. You're nasty thing. That's not the time for that. She asked you to listen to her. I don't care what she did. It may come a time you're going to discuss that part, but right now, she's releasing something that's very significant to her in her life. And you don't even take out the sensitivity enough to listen to her, hear out. You want to judge her. Come on, man. You don't know what she had to go through to do what she did. You don't know what, we walk in her shoes for a day, and then you might understand why she did what she did, how she did it, when she did it, and who she did it with. But until that time, keep your mouth shut and open up your big ears. Listen, man. Listen, woman. I don't want nobody around me that can't listen to me. I don't want you. If you can't listen to me, if I got something to say, don't hang with me. Okay? I don't need you. I can talk to myself. I can do self-talk. I told you that there's a psychological assessment in the world called self-talk. You can talk to yourself and get somebody. If you ain't got nobody to listen to you, you got some sense and got some sensitivity, you got some wisdom, talk to yourself. Listen to yourself. But ideally, we want someone that we care about that will listen. Take the time, make the time, shake the time to listen with concentration. Listen with no intention of impulse, doing other things. Listen with the intention of non-judgmental. Coming in there with a non-judgmental attitude. I want you to listen to me. If I want you to judge me, then I would say judge me. I said, listen. Can you listen to me, Fred? Fred, you're not listening. How many times you heard that? Fred, you're not listening. How many times you heard that, man? You're not listening. How many times you heard that, lady? You're not listening. You're not listening. I heard that when Lisa and I got married. I heard that over and over and over and over. But I just heard it. It went in one ear and out the other. I wasn't listening to it. Are you with me? You see the difference? I heard it. Went in one ear, out the other. I wasn't listening. And when I began to listen, that's when I began to understand. That's when I knew that if I didn't change my ways, she was going to stay. Okay? So I had to make a decision. I want her to step, I need to change. I want her to step, I need to change. I started listening with attentiveness. I started listening with concentration. I started focusing on her when she said, we need to talk. And because I started listening to her, she did not walk in that line. I'm telling you. I was the main problem. At least she had some issues, but I was the main problem, man. I know me. So that our whole self be what? True. I know me. I can act the fool. I'm telling you, man. I can act the fools on time. Up in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can get crazy. But I had to learn that. I had to stop burning. And that's why we still together to this day. I learned to listen to her. And not only did I learn to listen to her, I learned to value her judgment of the things that we go through and decisions that we have to make in our relationship. So, listen. Listen with concentration. Listen with resisting impulses. Listen with stop trying to be a problem solver when you're listening. Listen and don't be judgmental. Okay? Learn, listen to learn and not to reply. That's the problem. We want to learn, we want to listen, but we want to listen to learn. We want to listen so we can judge them. We want to listen so we can criticize them. We want to listen so we can solve their problem. That's not the time for that. The time for that may come, but that right then, when somebody's down and out, when somebody has something hard on their heart, you ever had something hard and heavy on you, and you just needed somebody to talk to and get it off of your chest? That's what you need. And when that person just can't do that for you, you will have no need for them. Go on somewhere else. You might well go to a corner and talk to the wall. Say, Mr. Warhol, I was trying to talk to my friend, and she just didn't want this. I got to get this off. Talk to yourself. That's better than talking to somebody that's want to judge you. Don't want to kind of fool you like they listen and they ain't listen to a word you say. Everything you say go on one ear, out the other. They're not listening with attention. They're not listening and resisting problems. They're not resisting impulse. They're not listening actively to what you have to say. They're not engaging themselves in the conversation in a listening fashion. Therefore, you understand that they are not listening to you. And it lessens their value to you in your relationship. Now, how do you get value in your relationship when you have a common communication issue? You have to listen attentively. Resist the urge for impulses. Resist the urge to be judgmental. Okay? There may come a time you can judge them what you want, but that's not the time. Okay? So, restate to acknowledge, not to check a box. Okay? Whenever you're listening to someone, if you don't understand or you need more clarity, an active, strong listener, an engaged listener will restate what the person has said. For an example, she said, John, before I met you, I was a prostitute. I just wanted to get that off my heart to let you know in case someone come up to you and tell you something. I didn't want to be a prostitute, but my family had no money. We couldn't even eat. And I saw a way for us to get money to food for my family. That's why I did what I did. I hope you don't think bad of me, John, but I just wanted to get that off my heart to you. I'm thanking you so much that you could at least listen to me, John. Please. I love you so much. That's what you do. You listen. And John, once he listens, he might become enraged. He might, because it's a hard thing to do. But when you listen to somebody, it creates a medium where the understanding can then become relevant to the situation. John may not like what she just said. It may hurt him, but he understood what she did, and he understood why she did what she did, because he did what? He listened. Okay. And John, the best thing, John said, look, I heard you say it. I want you to know something. Your past does not determine who you are and what you are now. It does not determine your destiny. That's the past. The past is over with. And it ain't coming back, baby. I love you. That's what listening releases. It releases the ability to come together and fill a void. The void was that she had a very, very bad past that she not telling about. And then he finally got the guts to tell him. And he had to understand. He understood. Some people don't understand. You know why? Because they don't listen. All they heard was, I was a prostitute. That's all they heard. They didn't hear why and what and where and how. They didn't hear that part because they wasn't doing what? Listening. When you listen fully and attentively, then you get the real understanding of why somebody did what they did or what occurred, okay, and how it occurred. Then you can have a better response, okay. I just want to tell you, you need to listen, okay. Now, when you ever someone says something that you don't really understand, say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I heard you. I heard you say that you were a prostitute. Is that correct?" Yes. And you said you got into this because you didn't want to do it, but you had to get food for your family. Is that correct? That's how you clarify. You get understanding. If you didn't get it all correct, you restate it in a way that they can verify what you're saying, what you listen to, with what they're trying to tell you. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when we listen to something, then one person may be saying some word, but you because you're not listening fully or you're not listening the right way, you may hear something totally different because your attention is not always there, or you're filled with anger based on the initial points of what they were trying to say. Okay, so it's always best to restate and make them acknowledge what you heard or what you thought you heard and what you thought you see what you hear, right? And what you actually listen to, receive, may be two different things. For the sake of clarity, you restate what they said and then have them do what? Acknowledge it, whether it was right. Is that correct? Did you just say this? Is that right? I heard you. You trying to tell me? Verify. Okay? So it's important to listen and verify, check. Okay? And ask them, say, listen, always ask this. What do you need? Hmm? What do you need? Is anything I do? I understood what you said, my dear. I listened to you. I feel you. What can I do to help you get through this? I know it's hard for you. It's hard for you to get that out. What else can I do? I love you. I still love you. I still care for you. What else can you? What else? Is there anything else I can do? That makes them love you just the more. Hmm? You want to build your marriage or your relationship or your living partner. You want to build it stronger. Listen to them. If you start, it's so easy. Start right now. Call your lady up. Say, hey, I'm fine. How you? Hey, hey, I just want to listen. You want whatever you want to talk about. Just talk. I want to listen. Practice it. Listening attentively. Listening with the no non-judgmental terms. Listening, not wanting to solve their problems because you're the problem solver. You know it all. You don't know nothing because you weren't the one who went through what she did or he did. Huh? Practice that, man. See, once your relationship start turning around. I know a lot of people out there just want to talk. Yeah. But sometimes you need to listen. Mhm. Yeah, you need to listen sometimes. Shut up. You'll learn a whole lot more by listening than running your mouth. Okay? I'm telling you, man. And I'm telling you, I'm not just telling you to tell you this. I'm telling you from experience. And I'm going to talk to you about a term. It's called active listening. Active. Okay? Everybody, whenever you listen, especially to your spouse, you know your job. Your boss man say something to you, and you ain't listening, and then you done messed up. You gonna be in trouble because you didn't listen. Here he come. This you. Here he come. You doing what you partners over there. Hey, your boss man, come on. Here he come. Here he come. He gonna talk. Boss man say, hey, John. Yes, sir. Uh, I want you to do this report, and I want 4 pages out by 6 p.m. Okay? Okay, I got you, boss. 6 p.m. come John, he come first page. He's got the first page. Your boss come back to John. Yes, sir. Where's the report? I'm still working on it. I said, John, didn't I tell you I had to dispute? Did you hear what I said, John? I heard you, but no, he don't. See, we hear stuff, but we don't listen. He didn't listen. That man needed a report, and John messed up. But John's in trouble. It not only is with relationship with your spouse or your mate or your partner, but it's on your job, with your community, with your children, with your family. Listening. I'm a better listener. Y'all might not believe this, but I am a better listener than I am a better talker. And my listening, listen to me good. My listening allows me to become a better talker. Because when I listen, I don't mean hear, but when I listen, I understand what you're trying to tell me, or what that person, whoever's trying to tell me from the heart. Okay? And when I understand from the heart, I can speak better to your issue after I have listened to your concern. Hmm? So if you're having trouble communicating, start listening before you start talking. Listening will enhance your ability to talk. Listening will enhance your ability to speak. It will enhance your communication skill sets. Okay? I'm telling you, excuse me, excuse me, gas. But I'm telling you from somebody that has done this. I've been there, done that. I know what I'm talking about. All right, last one. We're gonna talk about we're gonna go active listening. Okay, active listening begins helps in recognizing other person's perspectives and feelings, and helps us appreciate them. This not only helps in resolving conflicts, but it also helps foster a culture of respect. Try to understand other people's perspective before responding. 3 A's. Okay? 3 A's. Attitude, attention, and adjustment. That's the 3 A's of active listening. Okay? Your attitude needs to be right. You're going to listen to somebody and you're mad at them already. Stop that. You have the wrong attitude. Somebody trying to open up to you and explain what's on their heart, and you got an attitude, a nasty attitude. You ain't going to get nothing. And my mama told me a long time ago, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. So that communication, that relationship with you and that person is gone. You got nothing. That's wasting time. You wasted that other person's time. They wasted your time. You just sit there with a nasty, stinking attitude. Call yourself this. Now you ain't heard a doggone thing. Don't waste your time like that. You don't waste your time like that. Listen, okay? Attitude. That's one of the 3 A's of listening. Not only should you have proper attitude, you have proper attention. You got to listen with attention. Attention means you focus on them. Right? Yeah. You focus on them rather than a baseball game, football game, battle. Focus on the person you're supposed to be listening to. And then you have to adjust yourself to the situation. You may not have been ready to hear the fact that your lady was a prostitute. You may not wasn't ready for that. But you have to adjust yourself to the fact that you got to listen to this hard stuff. You have to make an adjustment. Okay? If you want your listening, your communication to be successful, you have to make an adjustment to the situation you're in. So the listening could be good and the communication good. Right? They all call 3 A's: attention, attitude, and adjustment. Some people call it AAA listening. So when in the future, if you hear me see you need to do some AAA listening, what are the AAA? Attention, attitude, and adjustment as you listen. That's how you listen. With attention, with proper attitude, and then you make adjustments as you listen to the person. But you don't stop as you're adjusting. You don't stop listening. You adjust yourself so you can listen more attentively, and with more purpose of understanding. Okay? So I got for you there. I'm gonna ride the train, get out of here. People get ready. When the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Woo, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready? I laid some stuff on you today, baby. You know, and a lot of y'all won't even listen. Y'all heard, yeah, you heard what I said, but you weren't listening. The Bible said people have ears that can't hear, eyes and they can't see, mouth but they can't talk, feet but they can't walk, hands but they can't touch. I hope you're not in that category, my brother. and my sister. Because I laid some information on you that might just change your life. How bad do you want? Do you want your relationship to prosper? Hmm? Or you just playing games with that lady? Hmm? Lady, you just playing games with that man. You just want to win. I'm going to call you out. Don't play games with people. Life is too serious. Life is too short to play games with people's hearts, to play games with emotion. When I said toot toot, you said audible. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said toot toot, you said audible. Toot toot, toot toot. Let's ride the train. We're gonna ride the train. Bobbied and LisaD, One Nation under group. And we had a nice talk today. Beautiful conversation. And if you came in late, it's okay, man. You can hit the replay, catch the replay. I gave you some very solid information about listening, how listening can turn your relationship around. If you're on the rocks with your relationship, your lady's skipping out on you, your man skipping out on you, and you don't know what to do, start listening. Okay, it'll open up some doors, cracked in your life. Okay, it'll open up those doors and shut up in your life. It'll start cracking them doors up. And the more you listen, but sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you listen, you might not be pleased with what you hear, but you have to make adjustments and not become judgmental. Okay? Nobody wants you to get up. Who want to be judged and you open up your heart to somebody? Hmm? It's not time to judge. It's time to listen. Now, after you listen, understood, if you don't agree, then say, can we want to talk about it? Then that's another session. You can do a judgment then, but not right then. Worst thing you can do is judge somebody when they ask you to listen to me. Okay? I don't want you to judge me when I got something to say to you. Please don't do that. If I ask you to listen to me, do that. Do just that. Listen. I don't mean just hear me. I don't mean just use these and hear. I mean listen with your heart, your mind, your spirit. Be attentive. Resist the impulses you have to do other things. Okay? Listen to me. All right. We gotta find out who roughing up, toughing up, buff up, you better man in there. I need to know. I got to know. Who that said they gonna beat them son? I need to know. My Falcon won today, y'all. Falcon beat the Carolina Jaguar. They beat them, man. I didn't see the whole game. I was trying to look at the whole game. He said, God, I had myself for you know, be trying to sleep and watch the game because the game comes on out here late, like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock. And I be in bed, I have my little cell phone, and I put the cover over my head. She said, go to sleep. She got me. So I had to put it down. But I saw when the Falcons, they had an interception. They intercepted Cam Newton. I ran right in there. I was like, whoa. Then she caught me. I missed the rest of the game. All right, we got to find out who I'm talking about. Right now. Yeah, who that say they going to beat them? I don't even know. I got to look at him. Who we got? No, hold on. You go down and find out who it is. Oh, hold on. Okay, I messed up. Hold on. Okay. What's happening so far? Yeah, right, man. Hey, what's going on? He said, what's going on? Hey, man, we blessed and highly favored. It's Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever your relationship, whatever your religion is, man. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you want to say. God bless you. He said, hey, man, we blessed, man. We had a great day yesterday. We were out pretty much all day. I did some video. I actually did 3 videos yesterday, y'all. And only 2 of them took. The other one's jacked up. I get rid of it. I did 4. The first one didn't even go out. Then the other one was it was just dropping so much. I got rid of it. But I did 2, so those 2 I kept. Well, so good to see you, Paul. Ryan Trey, Bobbied and LisaD, y'all give us proud. Ryan Trey, he's first man up. Let's go. Ryan Trey, who we got? First, yeah, man. You did it, man. Right time, Ryan Trey, Bobbied and LisaD, One Nation. Jerry Fleming, he said 2-2. What's up, Rain Man? Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. What's up, Jerry? Y'all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Hey, Lee D. Jerry Fleming in the house. Rain Man coming. Good to see you, Jerry. Ryan Trey, Bobbied and LisaD, he said 2-2. Right back at you, brother. What we got? I'm drinking tea today, y'all. Tea. All right, who got? Jerry. Thank you so much, Terry. Terry, thank you so much for the donation to the nation. Thank you so much, Terry Raymond. Coming. Terry Fleming is a giver. We love Terry Fleming on the show. Anybody give, we say thank you, because the Lord give it. And so the Lord moved on Terry Fleming to give. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name. So I want him to give. I don't want to take. Please don't take away Terry. Let's go. We got to do a dance for Terry Fleming. Right there. Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got? Okay, come on, dance. I need dance today. Who we at? Who we at? Okay. Okay. Who we got? Okay. I see you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thanks so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Thanks so much, brother. All right, who we got right here? Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Billy D in the house. What's up, Billy D?
He said, I plan to come to Cebu for a new deal. Can you give some tips, best way to meet someone?
Billy D. Tips on meeting someone. It depends on what you want to meet, type of person you want to meet. Okay, it depends on the type of person you want to meet. If you want to meet a hot flashy woman, go to the clubs. If you want to meet somebody that's hot, flashy, go to the club. If you want to meet a wholesome, hardworking person, decent, respectful, go to church, or you could just go to the mall. Okay? One of the things you find in the malls are a lot of hardworking women.
Number 2, just want to. What's up, Fisio?
Ladies
Thank
and
you,
gentlemen.
Sir Terry, and you're the number 2, so please.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Thank you
I
for
forgot
the
to tell you.
donation.
I forgot to tell you, Jerry, number 2 just want to. But she didn't forget. But
I was outside. I'm trying to wash clothes because it's sunny day. Because we will have a typhoon coming.
oh yeah, guys, there's a big typhoon coming out here. What's the name of it?
Odette?
Odette. There's a typhoon coming out here. It's huge. It's huge. It's serious. And for the first time in many, many years, it's coming to the Visayas. It is coming to Cebu. Okay, so y'all need to be on the lookout for us because we don't know. Most of the time, I would say maybe 80% of the time, Cebu when you get touched by any kind of typhoon, none of it. But one is on its way here. So
Please pray for us.
everybody's bracing for the storm, and so y'all pray for it, okay? But yeah, Billy, what I would try to do, man, it just depends on the kind of woman. If you just want a one night stand, you go any place for that. We'll go to another, go to the bar, you know. But if you want somebody that's clean, if you want somebody to develop a long-term relationship with, I would say go to the malls. Most of the women out there that work, a lot of them that work, they're decent women. They want a good life. They want to find someone to settle down with or have a long-term relationship. A lot of them actually want men that are foreigners. And so, but the thing about Filipinos is that they won't, most of the good women will never initiate a conversation with you. Okay? You must initiate with them. So the ones that do, women that do initiate a conversation with you are the ones you don't want. Because those are the ones that's fast. Most of them want to scam and they're scammers and all that. So it depends on where you want to go. I would go to the mall. Church is always a good place. And he said, well, you know, I should be dating church. No, you dated church. He said, hey, how you doing? What about me? I'm from the USA. I'm trying to meet friends here. Can I give you my number? Take me some time. I appreciate it. Sister, you call her sister because you're your sister in the Lord, right? That's brother. She's your brother. No, that's how you do. Just being friendly. You're not trying to entice nobody relationship. Just be friendly. And the best thing I can tell you, Billy, be yourself. Okay? Don't try to fake the funk. Be somebody you're not. Be you. Do you. And people will respect you for that. Yeah. Be yourself. All right, let's go round train. Bobby needs you one nation. On that, Billy, he said, do you have any relationship rules or when you do move to when you move in? Oh, okay. Well, okay, I got you. You said you're trying to say, are there any rules when you move? How long it takes to move in before you want to move over to the Philippines? That's a case by case scenario, case by case situation. Man. It take a month. Some people move in the same day. I'm gonna be honest. You know, it depends. Your rules for moving in depends on your rules for relationship. If you just want a one night stand, you move in the same day. But if you want something long term, you better take your time, make your time, and shake your time, and break your time to learn that woman some kind of way before you got to get somebody in your house that you may not want. Because it's easy to get in the house, brother, but it's hard to get them out. They move in one day, and in another 2 months, you want them out. I move when I get ready. You know what I'm saying? So then they bring their whole family in, you know what I'm saying? So you better make sure, and doggone sure, that you want to live with this person. And how do you do that? Time. Yeah, take your time. Learn how they are, how they clean. Because there's a lot of nasty women out there. I'm serious. You think I love clean now? Most of them are. There's some of them nasty. The one thing in the world I hate is a nasty woman. Serious. But she better be clean or I ain't gonna fool with her. And then some of them be faking like they clean and with nice stuff. And then when you get to your house, the whole house is So there's things like that, but you gotta check out. But I would say a general rule of thumb, maybe 3-6 months. Give yourself some time. Okay, let's go round train. Who we got? John Thomas in the house. What's up, JT? Is it good morning, Bobby and LisaD? Good evening, left train. Hey man, we doing good, John. Good to see you out here. John is in New York City, and John, thank goodness you were not impacted by the tornadoes. For those of you that don't not know, there were several tornadoes that devastated a 6-state area, Tennessee, Arkansas, some others, I can't think of all of them. But all of those states were very, very much devastated. And they're saying that the tornadoes were due to the effect of climate change. I don't know. I've lived in Arkansas before, and when I was in Arkansas, I went through a lot of tornadoes. And so that particular region of the states is prone to tornadoes. But I think this is some of the worst we've ever had. So that's due to climate change as well. So if y'all know anybody that's going through that, man, call them, check on them, see how they doing, see if you know them. Good to see you, John. Right, Jay, Bobby,
Did you give a dance to me, John?
Oh yeah, I got it. Big John, thank you so much, Big John. You got to do the damn Big John. Big John sent us a donation for Christmas, y'all.
Yeah,
It
thank you
is
so
a
much.
big fat donation. Thank you, John. This is the PayPal. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
We got to do a damn for John for the donation to the nation. All right, we got to do. That's it. Let's do this guy right here.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you.
nation. More blessings. What the? Thank you so much, my brother. From another mother. Hey, I got a new thing right now. On my right hand side, I got me another computer here, another laptop with a monitor, and I can see the notes. If I miss something over here, I just turn to my right. This D fixed me up, man. She gave me a monitor over here. So we got 3 computers now. Let me tell you what happened. We had an old computer that didn't work. Okay, and I messed around with it, tried to fix it, and it didn't work. I took the drive out, I took the hard drive out. I said, I'm gonna let this thing go. They said, you need to fix that hard drive. I said, I'm letting it go. So we actually went to the store and we got a solid state. We took the old hard drive out, got a solid state hard drive, put it in, and it worked like a charm. It was like a brand new computer now, man. I'm telling you. So that's what we got. I got this computer over here and it's running like a laptop. It's running good. It's a Toshiba Satellite Pro. For those of you that want to buy a new laptop, don't fool with Toshiba. Don't fool with Toshiba.
It's a good computer.
It's a good computer, man. But I had a whole lot of problem with the computer. I
You
don't.
should put a lot of stuff right here.
It's a computer, man. Don't fool with it. And this one is nice though. It's a touchscreen. I've had this computer since 2013. Long time, right? And it's still running. I got the memory maxed out. We put a new solid state hard drive and it's running good.
Are you put SSD?
Yeah, solid state hard drive. SSD.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah. So good to see you, John. Thank you so much
Thank you
for the
so much,
donation to the
Vivian.
nation. We got right there about easy one nation on the groove. Gunny in the house, Gunny in the house. Woo, what's up, Gunny? Go finger. What's up, man? So good to see you, Mervyn. Hey, y'all. He said, hello, people. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna be with y'all. This is the holiday season. My plan is to be every day. Like I told y'all the other day, you might not see me on 10 or whatever, but you're gonna see me sometime during the day. If I have to do you right before I go to bed, I'm gonna do it live. Because I believe in giving. This season we get, I'm gonna give you more of me. You can get tired of me. I'll be like, sit down. I'll be go sit down. I'm gonna sit down on the live stream. Let's go, Ron J. Bobby Easy One Nation. Happy Murphy said, hello, Bobby. Hey, what's up, Murphy? So good to see you, Ron J. Bobby Easy One Nation. All right, whoever got Ron J. Bobby Murphy, he said, congratulations, Paul. Hey, Paul did the thing right tight, long strong. He want to play the kick and go down. Paul said, I'm number 1 up in here that day. And nobody can take that away. And that rhyme. Let's go, Ron J. Bobby Easy One Nation. Who we got? Billy D. He said, I'm single, no kids. What's your view on dating a Filipino with kids? Okay. Basically, Paul, my feeling about I'm sorry, Big Paul, sorry. Billy Paul, whatever. Basically, Billy D, my opinion about dating Filipinos with children, you have to be very careful with that, okay? I know a lot of guys, if you don't want any kids, then don't get a Filipino with kids. That's the basic rule. If you want kids, you still get a Filipino with no kids. Because when you get a Filipino with kids, and maybe you want kids or don't want kids, you actually in trouble. Because especially if the Filipinos children are teenage age or older, they will give you hell. Because first thing I'll tell you, you're not my daddy. And they gonna resent you because you're taking someone that they respect and they love, and they are the daddy, they are the man in their house, and you're taking over their positions. So you want to try to get people that have no. This is my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion. I would suggest that men, if you don't want children, or if you want children, try to get somebody that's single with no kids. But if you want children, later on you can try to have some. But if you don't have any children, you got to deal with somebody else's kids. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I got married to my wife, she had kids. She had a kid before I got married to her. I had a problem with that. I accepted her, before we got married. I said, okay, I accept the children, right? So that's right there. But what happened was the father of the child would never help us out. He would have paid child support, and I had a problem with that, man. The guy was working every day. Wouldn't even say. I was like, what? And it took me a while to adjust that. I have to do what I have to do, regardless of what they do. I don't want you to run through that like I did. Okay, it took me a while to get to that, because I had to do my share and his share too, and he wouldn't help me. And I had an anger problem with that. I had a real issue with that, and then I had to pray, and I got over it. But I'm telling you, that's just one of many, many more issues that can come about when you get hooked up with a woman that has children. Okay, so I would say try not to get someone that has kids. Okay, that's my opinion. Some of you guys think about you wrong. You don't know, but it's to each his own. If it works for you, it works for you. But my opinion is stay away from it. Let's go around saying who we got. Kelly, what's up, man? Kelly Brown and Kelly. I ain't seen you around, man. You all right, man? Coming to us from Facebook. What's up, man? You good? You good? You good? Good to see you. What's up? Hey, man, we doing
What's
good.
up,
So good to
Kelly?
see Kelly, man. Riding the train, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation Under Groove. Kelly Brown Jr. He's the junior, not the senior. Don't get it twisted, okay, brother? Don't get it twisted. Kelly, good to see you, man. Ride train, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who got him? Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, a relationship is not an easy thing. It has more involved in it than just comfort of body and food and housing. You have to feed the heart, and so that is so true. Ladies, you hear what he said? Very, very good point. It's more than just basics, the house, the food, the clothes. It's more than that. You got to feed that person's soul, their heart, their spirit. You have to actually invest yourself in them and their development, from the physical to the spiritual and
To the mental.
to the emotional, all of it. I work on Lisa D from head. I work on Lisa D from head to toe. Right? Yeah. Stop. I work on Lisa D from head to toe. I'm talking about spiritually, mentally, emotionally, because I want her to be the best she can be. I put my soul in her so she can grow. Because, I love her that much. And so whenever you're in a relationship with somebody you say you love is action. You got to do for that person, man. You say, well, you ain't right, man. You can't.
He's right.
You can't do all that. Yes, you can. You can do as much as you want to do. Help them in every way, every shape, every form, every fashion. That is your job if you love someone. Because love is what? The bottom line is love is action. What you do counts. You can talk all that yin yang you want. I love you, I love you, and don't do nothing.
No action.
No action. Round train, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Tap that. Hey.
Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichi fire.
1, 2, 3.
Chichi fire.
1, 2, 3.
Chichi fire.
Hit that. Can you hit the like button, please? Hit the like button, man. Come on, man. We ain't got all.
That's
We ain't got a lot. Let's do that. Round train, Bobbied. Who we got? Birthday. He said, yeah.
Why?
He said,
Why?
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 What's up, man? Yeah, I know that, man. I got you. Round train, who we got? Billy D. He said, I like listening to you as you are boots on the ground and you can give us a perspective on your experience. Yeah, I try to bring it down to you right time on strong. But some of these being out guys out here, they will tell you their thing, how they do it. And I'm not saying nobody's right, nobody's wrong, because we all experience life and things happen in a different way. So this is my viewpoint, this is my perspective, and for whatever is worth to you, I hope you can get something out of it. Round train, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said,
I am glad that I didn't know how to listen in my relationship. I could have ended up in a hurtful and beautiful life.
okay, Terry, why do you say that? He said, let me read this here. He said, I am glad that I did not know how to listen in my relationship. Okay, so listening, if you were listening, good listener in your relationship, you could have ended up in a pitiful, hurtful life. So you didn't listen, and that saved you from a jacked up life. Okay, you gave me a different perspective, but it didn't work for you. It worked for me. Let's go, right there, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got?
Madeline Hayes. What's up? Welcome to our love train, Madeline.
Madeline Hayes. He said, GR Tech. Okay, I don't know what that means. Well, welcome, Madeline. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Bobbied and LisaD, my wife, and this is the Love Train Nation, One Nation Under Groove, One Love. We welcome you with open arms. And we said, welcome. Hit that like button for me, Madeline, and hit the subscribe button. Round train, Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got? Big John and John Thomas, EJT said, if my wife's girlfriend would ridicule me like that, the relationship marriage over. I know, man.
He talked about. I don't know if you was listening to this. I told him when I got laid off. The lady, my wife told me a whole bunch of craziness, man. And I asked her, listen, she didn't want to listen to me. And then I might have been talking about, also I talked about how men or people or women sometimes ridicule a person. They say something from their heart and it hurts, man. It hurts, you know, because people most of us, ladies and gentlemen, are selfish. And if what you're saying does not pertain to them, they'll hate on you. They'll cuss you out, they'll do whatever. You don't pertain to them. But if you're saying something pertaining to them, they got you all ears, all heart, they're gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? But we have to rise above that. We have to rise beyond that when we're in a relationship. And men, I'm gonna get on you for men, man. Okay? Sometimes I remember I always say ladies and men, but this one's on the men. Men are leaders. Okay? It's incumbent upon the men to set the tone in the relationship. Because God looks at the man as the leader in the house or in the family. And in the relationship, He's looking at the man first. Because He made man first, okay? And so men have to learn how to listen and be the examples that the woman can listen as well. And not always rush to judgment in a relationship. Because once you wound a person's spirit by what you say with those words, they talk all that yin yang what they want. Word will never hurt me. Their word will hurt you to the core. Somebody's word will make you cry, ball up in a big ball and cry in your bed all day. Think I'm playing with you? I done done it. People say some nasty, mean, stinking, and then I had to learn to shake it off. Before I learned to shake it off, I would cry like a baby in my bed, you know? But I had to learn how to shake it off. I teach you how to learn how to shake it off, you know? Yeah, that's what makes you get strong. So I'm telling you, be careful how you ridicule people when people are trying to tell you something that's going their heart. Let's go around train Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Who we got?
More for Hayes, when a spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend blows up like that, they are not worth talking to after that. Leave there's no respect.
They are not worth talking to. In my opinion, Murphy, your opinion, but some people, they will stay right in that relationship because they have that. They have that. They don't want to love you mentality. That's all I can get mentality. I can do with is whatever you say that mentality. They don't understand that when someone treats them in that manner, that's disrespecting to them. Okay? And you won't deal with anybody as a rule of thumb. Never deal with anybody that disrespects your person, that disrespects your character, that attacks your character, that attacks you as an individual. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I believe just like you, Murphy. If white people treat you wrong like that, get gone. That's what I do in that line. I don't play games with people when they're trying to mess with me and trying to hate on me for no reason. I'm trying to tell them some information that would improve my life and help us come together better in our relationship closer. And you're gonna ridicule me, talk trash to me? No, you're not the one for me. That's a silly game you're playing, and I'm not gonna be a part of your silly game. Let's go round train Bobbied and LisaD One Nation. Jerry Philippine, he said, I'm 64, and I'm afraid of a relationship to reach out and bring someone else into my world. I'm a complicated man with a military bearing. I need a lady who has her stuff together. Yeah, okay, I understand your concern. You need a special kind of lady. The lady you need has to be mature. She has to be strong. She has to be self-assured. She has to be confident. And then she has to be loving, caring, and cheering at the same time. That's a tall order. Okay? But there are women out here like that. And the thing is that you have to search and you have to pray that God will help you find the right one for you right back. Because the right one's out there waiting for you. She got her name written on her forehead. Terry property, Terry Flynn, Rain Man on it. Do not touch. Okay, let's go. Ooh, but yeah, when you have high standards, and Terry, let me tell you this, man, do not lower your standards, okay? I don't care what. Do not lower your standards, because when you lower your standards, that's when you're going to have some trouble in your life, okay? If you know what you want. Now, when I say lower your standards, I mean, You're not gonna find everything perfect to the T to the T to the T. But if you find somebody that's close to everything, all like that, that's not lowering your standards. That's your within your general ballpark. What I'm saying is, if you have a high standard for crowd, if a woman comes in with flashy and she wearing her hot pants on that and she want to jump in, now that's what don't lie. Don't fall for that kind of woman. You want to live woman on a higher level, higher standard. Okay, and there are women out there like that. Until you find the one you want, stay where you are, stand your ground. Let's go around train Bobby DC One Nation. Who we got? Mark Riley. What's up? What's up, Mark Riley? Coming to us from Facebook. What's up, Smooth Sound in the house? He said, I'm on board. Just got home from watching the Bucks beat up the Bills. Okay. The Bucks beat the Bills. Okay. The Bucks beat everybody. Our Bucks might be back in the Super Bowl again. You never know. I hope not, man. I'm tired of seeing Tom Brady up in there act like he's the king of the world. Forget Tom Brady. There's somebody else show up in this place. Who we got right chain Bobby DC One Nation? John Thomas in the house. He said, major typhoon is heading to eastern Visayas and northern Mindanao on Thursday morning. But yeah, that's what's called Odette. Odette. I had a friend called Odell. One of my primary school buddies named Odell. And me and him all cutting up. You know, I wonder where he at right now. But yeah, man, we got a major one coming out here. They haven't had one in the side for a long time. Most of the time it might pass through, we get the tail end. But this one going to hit directly towards us. So all the people out here in Cebu were telling everybody, brace, get ready for it. So by that time when the typhoon comes, me and Lisa D going to be right up in here praying. You know, we're going to be hunkering down. Let's go right, Jay Bobby. You see Mark Riley, he said, watching on Facebook. Yeah, I got you, man. Watch me any way you can. Just watch me. I got it. Ooh, watch me. Let's go right, Jay. Who we got? Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see ya. Wendell Conyete. Wendell, he said, hey, buddy, what's up, man? You all right? So good to see you. See ya. Good morning. Nah, man, you play. Hey, man, Wendell, long time no see, man. You all right, man? 7'5" to you, my brother. 7'5". Keep it high, keep it dry, keep it right, keep it tight. You get back to your lady, and don't be shady with her. Man, don't play on your lady. I know you out there all alone by yourself, but your lady's all alone, too. She waiting on you. You can wait on her. Okay, man? Let's go, right? Right, he said, Wendell, Love Train Nation. Hey, One Nation, under one love. That's what we do, man. We are members of the Love Train Nation. Anybody say you a member in the club? Yeah. I'm a member of the Love Train Nation. Love Train Nation, what it? Go online. Look at Bobby and LisaD. That's how you draw them in, man. Tell them about the Train Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, there are two types of prostitutes. Those who like the profession and those who are trying to survive in the depths of poverty. There you go. That's true. Now, the question is, if it is so that there are two types, does it make a difference? Prostitution is prostitution. That's what some people say. And it is. If you be honest about it, prostitution is prostitution. A woman giving her body to a man, right? For money. Right? But you got to look at the whole situation. Why is she doing what she did? You know, is she trying to eat? To me, it makes a little sense why she did what she did. But if she ain't trying to eat, she just doing what she like to do, she just nasty. That's a difference in my book. You know, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I always try to look at the whole situation before I try to judge or make a mark on somebody's life. If you know you're nasty, you ain't got to do it. You don't know what this person has to do. Did you walk in their shoes one day? Huh? Were you in the household with them when they had no food to eat for a week? Huh? Come on, man. Come on. When you walk in somebody's shoes, you go for a week without no food, and somebody said, you said, yeah, so please give them a you want to eat. You want to live. And that's what some people do. Brian Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. He said, I don't think anyone loves prostitution initially. There's usually some kind of trauma that happens in lives. Yeah, that's true. If you look at all psychological studies about women of the night, women that engage in prostitution, most of them have a background of certain sets of traumas that happened to them in the past. most of the time it's trauma from childhood. Many of them have been somewhat affected and molested as children, or something, or maybe sometimes it happens in teenage age range. But and then that causes them to have a bad opinion of sex, and so and not only a bad opinion of sex, but a bad opinion of themselves. They're bad. They feel they let this happen to them. They were crossed, and they were not to cross. They feel bad, and that bad feeling it causes them to treat themselves bad and just, well, I'm not worthy of anything anyway. You can have nobody give me money. You know? So all of that, it does leave a trauma on the life of many women. Right, Jay, who we got? Murphy, Michael Coffin, needing. What's up, Michael? He said, Bobby needs hello. May the spirit of the Lord be with you. God bless. From Mr. Cotton, Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate you, man. Nurse Mike is out there on the nursing field, and he is helping the people that have been deemed as fatal. They can't survive, and so he's in a hospice center. He helps those people transition to the next world, to the next realm. And we have to give our hats off and give credit to Nurse Mike for being strong individual. It takes a strong person to deal with people that you see one day and you know the next day you may not see them. So it takes a lot of strength and courage and character for an individual like that. And we keep praying for Nurse Mike have success in this profession. Right, Train about it, DC One Nation, Mr. What's up, man? You all right? So good to say it, so good to say it, so good to see you. Every time I see your name, I remind you. I remind of Mister from the Color Pepper. Remember Mister? Go get my food. Come here. You know, all kind of crazy. What's up? He said, these thank you montages are my favorite part of the show. Okay. Hey man, some people love it, some people hate it. Why they gotta keep thank you all the time? Because that's what we do. Right. Right, everybody, see what's like. Barbara, what's up, Barbara? VA Tech, okay. Barbara Hensley. Now somebody else had VA Tech, and now Barbara Hensley. That's a different name. I think this is a scam. I don't know what's going on with y'all. If I see another one of these, I'm gonna bang. Okay, let's go. Ryan Chain, Bobby DC, One Nation. Michael Coffee, Bobby and DC. Hello. The karaoke machines are almost all night long. It's Christmas out here, man. They blast me. They blast me Christmas music all night long. And, especially on the weekends, you ain't gonna get a whole lot of street down here. And when Christmas comes, Christmas Eve is gonna be a lot of fireworks. Like they treat Christmas Eve around here like New Year's Eve in the US. Okay, there's a lot of firecrackers all the time. And then New Year's Eve is the same thing. But yeah, people out here like to party when it comes to holiday. Right, Train, Bobby, easy. Who we got? Michael Coffee needs some. It's a Bobby. And usually, hi, Filipinos love their karaoke machines. They party. They do party all the time. You know that Eddie Murphy song? Yeah, they like to party, man. They like to party hard. They don't like party with these people. They like to party strong. And they'll party all night long. As long as the liquor's there, they'll be right there. They ain't going nowhere. Roger, who we got? Michael Coffin. He said, Bobby. And he said, hi, Filipinos celebrate Christmas September, October, November, and December. Yeah, it starts on September 1. What's that? The Christmas holiday starts at September 1 officially here. And then it ends in January, middle to the end of January. That's when it officially ends here. But people out here love Christmas, and this is if you want it. When they open it up, if you ever get a chance to come out here for Christmas season, do so. You would be highly pleased. Right, Jay, Bobby DC, One Nation. Michael, it's a Bobby DC. Hello, for Christmas holiday season, Filipino families will have their food. They have a lot of food, stuff like that, all the time out here. Right, Jay, Bobby DC. So, okay. There's something going on about this. I don't know who these people is, but don't do this, okay? Because I'm gonna block every last one of you. If I get one, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna block you out. I'm tired of this. Play your game with me, please. I'm gonna block you out. I don't know what these is, but I think sometimes this is when you see stuff like this, y'all, you see this your name and the same name. Somebody they have a different name, but they have the same thing. They're trying to do this is called spamming. They're trying to do advertisement at our expense and trying to get it in free. They're trying to get something about this tech thing, and that they're trying to advertise. And I don't appreciate people doing this at my expense. Okay, it's rude and it's not correct. You want to be honest when you're on people's channel and not dishonest. Okay, so let's be faithful. Let's be right. Let's be tight. And let's be honest and stop acting fool with people on this show. Okay, I'm gonna block you. Okay, you blocked out. Who else? We'll go back up here and find out. Somebody else who acting fool with their name. Okay, I don't want to take all your time. I'm gonna get them later on. But that's it for right now, guys. Got anything else? That's it. All right, guys. Like I told you now, I'll be coming to you. I'm not gonna miss a day. If I miss a day, something come up, I'll double it up the next day. I ain't playing. See what I did yesterday, right? How many did I do yesterday? Can't even count. I did 3, but I had to delete one, so I actually did 2. Okay? I'm still playing with you? Watch. I'm gonna double it up, baby. I ain't playing today. You'll see me at least once or more on a live every day until the end of the month. Okay? That's who I'm gonna roll for the month of end of December. That's what I'm gonna roll. Okay? So that's the kind of partying guy I am. Okay. All right, guys. I got to go. Then when you get through washing clothes, you're getting ready to get about here. That's it now. This is Bobby D and Lisa D saying take care, God bless, and peace. Oh, I forgot. I got to do my clothes. Sorry. I got to do that all over again. Hold on. All right. That's it now. This is Bobby D and Lisa D. Take care, God bless, and peace.